Sir, I've done nothing wrong. Please.
Get out of the vehicle, you're gonna get sprayed.
Yeah, because you're being trespassed from the
you don't
property.
have to.
Because then you're going to lock the door behind me, and then you're not going to...
If she keep pushing it, yes.
No, wait,
Hey,
she has
stop.
medical problems.
When cops hit the streets, they never know what might happen, who they'll encounter, if they'll have a few laughs, experience something tragic, or potentially get seriously injured. I don't think there are too many dull days in the career of a police officer. Then there are those days when by chance something out of the ordinary happens. One day they might be catching terrorists. Then tomorrow they find themselves fighting with high school kids. Today we explore the events that are so unlikely that they happen perhaps once in a lifetime. Welcome to the Hidden Files. Police officers have a highly stressful job, one that could get them killed. Whenever they pull over a vehicle, they never know what they're going to find. And 1 in a million, they hit the jackpot. Like in this situation in October 2022, when cops pulled over a vehicle that was missing the front license plate.
Stopping you for the front plate that's not on the vehicle.
The front plate that's not on the vehicle?
Yeah.
It should be there.
Is it up there? You got your driver's license with you?
I do.
All right.
It should be up there. I just saw it the other day.
All right. Who else is with you?
My friend and another dog.
Okay.
My 2 dogs.
Kevin, you're the registered owner of the vehicle, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got that.
All right.
It's showing next
Payment plan?
Yeah. For the next.
Okay. That's good. You can have that.
November or something.
Is that your registration there?
Yep.
You said you do have your front plate on there, because maybe I just misseen it, but your back plate's pretty well screwed up too, and that's hard to read. So, are you going to go out to the DMV and go get a new one?
So far, I don't see anything too suspicious. The driver was missing the front plate, so he was looking at a fine at worst. But luckily, the officer didn't think so, and he asked the driver to get out of the car so they could talk.
No weapons or anything like that on you?
Yeah, I do. A knife.
No, hold on. We'll just step up to the front of my vehicle. Yep. You just put your hands up on the hood there. Where's your knife at? Just tell me where it's at. Just that one?
Yeah.
All right, you can turn around then. Where are you guys coming from?
Fish game.
Fish game? Okay. What have you guys been doing tonight besides the fish game?
He was playing fish game and I was just waiting for him.
Okay.
While the officer goes to check out the driver's information, his colleagues want to talk to the passenger, but he refuses to get out of the car. So now, the red flags are starting to pop everywhere. One license plate was missing, the other one was spray painted, the driver was carrying a knife, and his friend refused to talk to the officers. That's enough to get anyone's eyebrows up, so the cops keep investigating.
Hey, I haven't done anything wrong, buddy.
Okay, well, they're asking you to get out of the car, so get out of the car.
But for what?
Because they gave you a lawful order to exit the vehicle.
What is the reason?
There doesn't have to be a reason. On a traffic stop, when an officer asks you to get out of the vehicle, whether you are a driver or a passenger, we are within our lawful rights to ask you that. We're not violating any of your...
Okay, so what did I do wrong?
It does not matter if you did or did not do anything wrong. So just get out of the vehiol before you have a problem with those officers. Don't be reaching around for
I'm
stuff.
just grabbing my phone, that's all.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Stop playing games. Stop reaching around in the car. Exit the vehicle.
I did not do anything wrong.
It does not matter. Exit the vehicle.
This is just another shining example of why you should always cooperate with the police. If he just played ball, the driver would have just gotten a ticket or two, and they'd be on their way. But this guy decided to argue and confront the cops, which prompted them to do a more serious inquiry. The argument continues for a couple of minutes, at which time the police officer pulls out his pepper spray and asks the owner to secure his dogs. How very thoughtful of him.
You're gonna get sprayed. If you don't start exiting the vehicle, you're gonna get sprayed.
I can't.
I'm giving.
Do that to me, sir.
Kevin, call your dogs over.
Sir, I've done nothing wrong. Please.
Get out of the vehicle, you're gonna get sprayed.
I've done nothing wrong, sir.
Get out of the vehicle, you're gonna get sprayed.
I've done nothing wrong.
Out of the vehicle now.
Nothing wrong.
This is your last warning or I'm spraying you.
I've done nothing.
Last warning or I'm spraying you.
I've done nothing wrong, sir.
Last warning or I'm spraying you.
Sir.
Get out of the vehicle now.
No. I've done nothing wrong.
I was glad the dogs got out of the way in time, but I gotta hand it to the guy. I remember playing with pepper spray when we were kids, and it was potent as hell. If we sprayed once or twice into a room, you couldn't go in there for a while, because your eyes would start burning. And this guy got several doses straight to the face, and he's still refusing to get out of the vehicle.
Hey, just let me have the drink and I'll open it, I promise.
3, 2,
Please.
1, open it!
I'll open it, let me get a drink.
No, open. Do not.
Hey, I'm just getting a drink. Please. Sir, please, I'm just getting a drink. Please. I just want a drink and I'll get out, please. Please, that's all I want.
Get out of the vehicle.
Sir, please. That's all I want.
The man keeps saying he needs a drink, but he doesn't open the door. He mentions he was gonna have a seizure and then tries to fake having one as the officers pull him out. The officer then mentions a shotgun, a piece of information they probably got from the driver, but he doesn't see it right away, so we asked him about it.
Is that Chris?
Yeah.
Is it Chris? Okay.
For sure.
Is there a shotgun in the car? Where's it at?
There's in between the seats.
In between the seats? What kind of shotgun?
Pistol grip. 12,
Pistol grip, 12 gauge?
Bud.
Not yours, obviously, right?
No.
It's his?
Yeah.
With the vest?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I mean, what was his plan getting back there with a shotgun with us in a vest?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't want to find out.
Okay. All right.
Actually, my car f***ed up with my dog.
That's just crazy. Who are these people? Just imagine it. Driving someone in your car who has a vest and a shotgun, and apparently you don't know him all that well. Then you get pulled over, and you have no idea what this guy's capable of. This just doesn't happen to ordinary people, does it? As it turns out, Chris is wanted for other crimes, and the police received information that he carries a guitar case full of weapons. So, after the officers allow the driver to get his dogs out, they ask him all about it.
All right. Hey, let me talk to you real quick about the rest of the stuff in the car, too, real quick. Well, all right, so here's the deal, right? So Chris is supposed to be in possession of some other firearms, right? He's supposed to have like a gun inside of like a guitar case, right? Like multiple guns, right?
Not here.
Okay. Is there anything else in the vehicle that Chris owns?
Nope.
Nothing else. Do you care if we go through the rest of the vehicle for it?
As far as I know, there ain't.
The officers proceed to search the car, and one of them almost gags from the smell of the pepper spray. They immediately spot the shotgun and what appears to be a homemade explosive device. As for Kevin's trunk, it's a horrible mess. To be completely honest, my car would probably look the same if I didn't have my wife to keep me in check. At the same time, the officer searching the front finds something else that looks suspicious.
Got
Box. They talked to him too.
what was that?
I don't know.
Those mothballs?
I got pulled over.
Hey, Kevin.
Yeah.
Just be honest with us. What's that? Is that mothballs?
I have no clue what that is.
What's worth testing?
Yeah.
Zero clue what that is.
Could be. So it could be cracked that hasn't been processed.
As it turned out, the driver did know that his passenger sold the guitar case a few months ago. It was supposedly filled with all kinds of guns, so I wonder if he would have gotten the idea from the movie Desperado with Antonio Banderas and Salma Hayek. Anyway, the driver is still suspicious to me because the suspicious white bag was found in front of the car and not the back seat, and the officers are about to check its contents.
Nope. Not for the stuff in there. I don't know what that is. This will be. Yep. That stuff's positive. Do you have a crack cocaine tester by chance? Should I see what this stuff is?
The officer then tests the substance from the big white bag again, but doesn't get any results. Still, he bags it all up to be processed. Now, in all fairness to the driver, this bag was found next to the passenger seat, and one of the officers said he saw Chris lean forward, so he could have easily put it there. Maybe the driver was innocent after all. As for the gun, it was a Mossberg 12-gauge pump-action shotgun. It was photographed and confiscated as evidence, just like the small explosive device found on the back seat. Chris, the passenger, was eventually charged with possession of an explosive device. In November 2022, officers were dispatched to a hotel where a man was causing a disturbance. He didn't seem very threatening at first, although I would say he was under the influence. But what the officer later discovered made them realize that they could have been walking straight into a firefight.
I would just make sure, was that okay?
I got you. Yeah, you good. You want to run up there with me? Make sure you get up there.
Yeah, I just want to go to sleep. I just want to make sure that I wasn't getting kicked out or.
Yeah, I think they're just not wanting you to be knocking on other people's doors just because it's 4:30.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be doing that. But I just want to make sure everything good, money good, like.
Got back out, just knocking on the other door and going.
Hey.
Okay.
Jumping over the fence.
Okay.
So,
Hey,
it's just not safe for him.
Hey.
Man, listen, even if he's lying on you, just let it be. It's just words, right?
No, I can't let it be when it's just words. When his words against my words, and it's not equal.
The officer tries to keep the situation calm. He explains to the suspect that it doesn't matter what the confrontation was about or who's right or wrong, because in the state of Texas, a business has the right to trespass anyone for any reason. They don't even have to say what it is, but they can demand the police trespass that person.
So you got to be criminally trespassed. You understand what that means? If you come back here, you run the risk of going to jail.
Yeah, I understand that, but that's just don't understand. Listen, I'm not even gonna go there with you. I'm not. I know better. So listen.
Give me your side of the story, man. Just give me a rundown. What's going on?
I just want a good reason to stay here.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I can't. You know what I'm saying? If it's his words against mine,
Right.
well, he wins. I'm
The business,
It's not
the
even
entity.
it's even my. I can't even. You know what I'm saying?
It's not
He don't want he don't.
Even if you had doubts about the state of the mind of the suspect, let me just tell you, he's most certainly under the influence. He demands the clerk return his ID, but the clerk explains that they already gave him everything back. This back and forth drags on a little bit, but eventually, the suspect agrees to get his things from his room and leave, but the officer is following him. Once there, the man is reluctant to get his things while the cop's around. Very suspicious.
No, you don't have to.
Yeah, because you're being
No,
trespassed from the
you don't
property.
have to.
Because then you're going to lock the door
you
behind
don't
me,
have
and then you're not going to get
No,
up.
you don't have to. I'll be right here. I'll be right here. Thank you.
Stop trying to close the door on me, man.
I'm not.
I'm not even looking at what you're doing.
I'm not.
I'm not even looking at what you're doing.
But
But this door is staying open.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
I'm telling you right now, this door is staying
I
open.
can close the door.
No, you're not closing this door. This door is staying open.
I'm not fighting about that.
You're good. You're the one making it a big deal.
Now our suspect is in a bit of a predicament. He wants to hide something in the room, but he really can't do it now with two cops staring at him. So he decides on a more aggressive approach. However, that's not going to end so well for him.
Come on, dude. I'm not crazy. Like, come on, dude.
You know all this stuff about us and the law. Why don't you come work for us then?
All right, get the out of my room.
Step back. Get your stuff.
Get back.
What is it? Ooh.
Stop. Are you good? Are you gonna keep resisting?
Comparing this situation to the previous one, this guy didn't get any warning before he got pepper sprayed. However, he did approach the officers aggressively, and he could have been holding a weapon, so the quick reaction of the officer was quite justified. Do you agree? A few moments later, while being escorted down the hall, the suspect decided not to make this easy on the cops.
That crazy.
Spicy.
That crazy how y'all did me, man.
You had many opportunities, and I was trying to be as nice as I could to you.
No. It's alright. You ain't gotta. Nope.
Quit. Stand up.
No. You did it. What? Man, you did it.
At the stairs, the suspect went even more limp, so by the time they got him down, both of the officers were out of breath. But then, miraculously, the suspect gets his strength back.
Can I get some water?
When EMS is bringing water, I don't have any water to give you.
It melts. I need water right now.
I don't have water to give you.
They got water in there. Stop on me.
Don't run up
You
on
want
me.
me to die? You want me to die, big? Give me some water, though.
The suspect is placed in the squad car with a stern warning not to kick or cause any damage. For the time being, the officers are waiting for the EMS to arrive so they can assess and treat him. In the meantime,
I'm suffering, bro.
I know it.
Listen, man.
I'm suffering, bro.
EMS is coming.
Kill me.
No.
Please don't kill me.
We're not.
I'm suffering.
Bubba.
I'm suffering.
Listen,
I'm suffering. I need
it's
to get
OC
out.
spray.
I'm suffering.
It's OC spray.
I'm suffering, man.
We've all been sprayed by it, brother.
But I'm suffering, bro.
I know, it sucks. But EMS is coming.
I feel like I'm dying.
It's not a good feeling.
Hey, before you step out, you and I need to come to an understanding. All right? These guys that are helping you are medics. They're not cops. I know you don't really like us right now, but if you do anything to hurt one of my medics, it's going to be a bad day for you. All right? Step on out.
the EMS guys wipe off the suspect's face and then rinse it off with some saline. Soon afterward, the cops return to his room to get his phone and other stuff. But there's a surprise waiting for them on the bed.
That subject that's in custody, he wouldn't happen to be a felon, would he? Hey, we just arrested this guy out of this hotel room for CT. He gave us permission to come back in his room to get his phone and his wallet. There is an AK laying on the bed. I kind of need some guidance on this one.
Step back so you don't get hit. I'm gonna go this way, bro. So walk right over there by them yellow stairs.
The suspect is taken to the jail and processed, and he doesn't seem too pleased about it. By the way, when he looks at the officer, you can see he's pretty irritated with pepper spray and tears running down his cheeks. And when they ask him a question, he responds with blind rage. No pun intended.
So he's not happy.
I'm nothing with nothing. Nothing.
You're gonna answer your question.
Nothing.
As we answer.
Answer it. I'm nothing.
No, you're gonna answer.
I said it. I'm nothing. Stop fucking me. I don't deserve to be here. He failed me.
Okay, but that's him, not
I'm
us.
nothing. Like leave me the alone.
I'm fixing to do a COVID test on you.
Yeah.
Criminal trespass and resisting.
After the COVID test was done, the suspect, identified as Desmond, stood up and walked away. When the officers bring him back, he has another fit and then breaks down in tears, followed by another angry outburst. It looks like another wannabe gangster ends up in jail, and now he has to deal with the ramifications of his actions. We all know drugs are bad for you, right? But in this next clip, you'll see just how bad they can be. This encounter is really 1 in a million, but be warned, it might not be an easy watch for some. It all started with the report of a woman behaving strangely in the middle of the street. She seemingly doesn't have control of her body at all. This is the moment a second patrol car arrives on the scene.
Hey, what's your address here?
163. They're right.
163?
I just told them. They're coming around.
She can't really tell me. I was asking if she did study here or, if she did anything in particular, but she really can't say.
You don't know her name?
No, I think my friend knows her, but I don't know her. I've seen her out on the street, but.
Where'd she come from?
I don't know. I just came down the alley from the store.
We come out to do the yard and she was out here. She's got some of her stuff flopping around.
I've never seen nobody on Facebook.
I just got her in this house. There's a young boy in that house who's talking to her.
What was talking to her?
A boy. Yeah.
The woman appears to be really struggling, with her face contorted and her body flopping around uncontrollably. She keeps saying she can't breathe, and you can see the mud all over her face. I bet this is one of those situations the cops will never forget.
The medic walked.
It's so sad to watch this. Luckily, the medics arrived, so hopefully they'll be able to do something. But before they even try to give her medication, first they have to find a way to restrain her.
Hey, can you tell me your name? What's your name?
Yeah, you want to get her right here?
As far as I know, Narcan is usually the drug of choice in situations where a person ODs. Hopefully, it can help the woman regain control of her muscles.
We got you. We got you.
Some medicine.
They're gonna get it right.
Yeah, the shoulder for you.
Let's go, okay? Hey, slight pinch. Don't worry about it. You'll be all right. We got you.
Although no one really mentioned drugs, it was quite obvious this was a drug-induced frenzy. Remarkably, the woman quickly calms down. She continues flopping around for a minute or so, but slowly you can see her relaxing.
Can you tell me your name? What's your name? Misty?
What's your last Misty, what's your last name?
Norman.
What is it?
Norman.
All right, ready? Go, go, go.
When the medics assessed she was calm enough, they decided to put Misty on the stretcher. Even though she wasn't completely relaxed yet, they managed to restrain her so she could safely be transported to the hospital. Once she was secured, the rest was a piece of cake.
Unfortunately, the strap doesn't go down.
Jesus Christ. Could you please walk
Here, I got it.
I'm sorry.
Get tight enough. All right. No, you're fine. I didn't touch it on this, I swear.
Okay, first I thought you said butt, then I heard you say button.
Prepare to lift.
I know I've said it a million times by now, but drugs are really bad. And if you don't want to end up like Misty here, just don't do drugs, okay? While we're on the topic of drugs, it has to be said that not all drug-related crimes involve drug users. Some criminals just smuggle the stuff. Here's a case where great detective work and a chance encounter made one officer a very happy trooper. On the morning of May 2nd, 2022, in St. Tammany Parish, Louisiana, a state trooper pulled over an 18-wheeler for a routine check. Little did he know, he was about to catch the score of a lifetime.
Hey, good morning. Is your door open? Is your door open? Hey, how you doing? Hey, my name is Trooper Reggie with State Police. You done nothing wrong. Okay, simple DOT inspection. You have a driver's license with you? Yes. Awesome. You owner-operator or you work for somebody? Okay, what's the first name of that person?
The trooper initially asked standard questions about the cargo and the route, but the answer seemed suspicious, and the more he pried, the stranger it got.
Are you currently loaded?
No, I'm
okay,
not.
empty. Where are you running from?
I'm running from Texas.
What part?
That Orange, Texas.
Orange?
Yeah.
Where are you headed to next?
New York.
Back to New York?
Yeah.
What part of New York? New York, or
Bronx,
Yonkers?
Bronx.
Bronx?
Yeah.
It's a long way empty, huh?
Not good load.
No good loads?
No, but I'm probably gonna stop, probably Tennessee, probably if I
See
get
if you can
something.
get a load there?
Exactly.
Okay.
The trooper then asked about the truck and trailer, which are supposedly owned by the company the driver works for. But something's off about the whole story. So the cop continues poking around with other questions.
I noticed you got tin on your windows. Have you ever been stopped and talked about that before?
I never been.
Okay.
Well, I didn't put it there, so
okay. All right, you running ELD?
Should I put it?
I mean, it's up to you. I'm going to hold on to your registration. I'll bring it back to you when I'm done.
No, I did the paper log.
Okay.
Due to the fact they stole my tablet.
They stole your tablet? How'd they get it?
Look.
They broke this?
Yeah, they broke it.
Okay, strange, but might be true, except that he didn't report it to the police. He also forgot to put a date on today's log, but the driver does try to make a good excuse.
Since I'm not used to doing the logbook like that, so
it's not a problem, okay? Look, relax on that, okay? Look,
I've never been pulled over. That's the thing.
Never ever. This is the reason why. It's because I saw the tin on your windows. That is a violation, okay? I'm not writing that. We're only doing
so I'll tell the boss to take that out.
Relax on it, okay? Is it single driver or you got somebody back here?
No. I got my friend back. He's sleeping.
Oh, okay.
This is how we find out about the passenger. He's apparently the owner of the truck, but according to the driver, the owner never ever drives it. So what's he doing in the truck? I mean, used Peterbilt trucks such as this one are around $100,000. Who has the money to buy a truck like that and then has to hitch a ride with the driver? That's really weird, isn't it?
What did y'all take down that way?
Excuse me?
What cargo did you bring down that way? Down to Texas?
¿Qué fue lo que traímos? ¿Qué fue lo que traímos para acá?
All right, come on back this way. Your wallet's right here. Come on back this way. Yeah, well, so this is your authority right now? This is who you're working for? Yeah. Okay.
The officer then takes a peek in the trailer and listens to the driver's story of how his truck got flooded in the New Jersey floods, and he lost his business. The cop tries to calm the driver by repeatedly saying everything's okay, but he also starts finding holes in his story.
When did your ELD get stolen from you?
Before this.
Before this, okay. What day?
I don't know exactly. Because I wasn't here.
Okay. So how do you know it got stolen?
He told me.
Oh, so he told you about it?
Yeah.
So it's possible. What were y'all hauling? Do you remember?
No.
Okay, this is part of the reason why you need to write shipping papers and stuff down there. Okay. Also,
Because I'm new to this. I'm sorry, man.
You've been running trucks for 5 years.
An ELD is an electronic tracking device that logs where the truck goes, hours of service, and other information. So not having one is a big no-no. But having reviewed the logbook, the trooper figures out that the logs are fake.
Did your pre-trip in Pearl River, Louisiana? It only took you 1, 2, 3 hours to get to Orange, Texas.
Yeah.
No. Try again. It takes you at least 3 hours just to get to Baton Rouge. And I'm going to show you something else too, okay? You went to Pearl River, right?
Yeah.
No problem there. You went to Orange, Texas. You stayed in Orange, Texas all off duty. 1 day, 2 day. Now you on your return trip.
After this, the trooper puts it in gear and puts pressure on the driver, openly asking him what's going on and who the man in the truck is. The driver doesn't know what they brought down or where it was delivered to. As they say, this stinks to high heaven, and the trooper wants to get to the bottom of it. It's time to talk to the passenger, Pedro Sarante, and Pedro pretends that he doesn't understand English very well.
No. From Bronx, did you bring a load to Orange, Texas?
Orange, Texas.
Did you bring one?
Orange, Texas.
Did you drop one off? So did you bring a load to Texas?
Yes, on Texas on the...
Do you have a bill? Do you have a shipping paper when you brought it down?
Go to the south.
We can all see that Pedro is struggling to come up with a good story, but that won't make his situation any better. There's also a discrepancy about the ELD being stolen, yet there's no police report, which is extremely fishy. Other troopers arrive at the scene, and they're briefed on the situation. Then it's time for the search.
This is consent to search. Do you have any drugs in the truck? Like contraband drugs? Explain that to him. No, nothing like that. Just your pills that are for you, right?
Yeah, the pill.
Just his pills, right?
Medicine?
Medicine for you, right? That's it.
The officers get into the trailer, and it appears to be empty. But when one of the troopers takes a peek inside the booth, that's where the mother load is hidden. Inside a flower-patterned bag, he finds bags and bags of cocaine.
Put your hands behind your back, my man.
What are we going to do with it?
Do it to his belt loop or something. Duffel bags. Duffel bags of kilos.
You're lying.
Come on. Dude. Bricks. Hold on. Let me go get the other bag.
The other bag had the same content, bricks and bricks of cocaine, valued at around $5.5 million. The trooper revealed that he smelled diesel in the cabin, which made him suspicious. The bricks smelled like diesel, which means that at one point they were probably transported in the gas tank. All in all, listening to instincts and good detective work allowed this trooper to make the haul of a lifetime in what really is a 1 in a million scenario. For the moment, let's step away from the drugs. In February 2023, officers responded to a domestic dispute, but when they got there, they quickly realized this family was not going to be easy to deal with. Apparently, the person responsible is a guy named Santino.
Hi.
Hi.
Did you come for 4F?
Yeah, I did.
Hi.
I came to pick up my son and get him away.
What's his name? Are you Santino, sir?
I'm waiting for... I don't want you to get shot. Get over here.
Are you Santino, sir?
Yeah, take him back. Hold on to him. I am, no worries.
How many dogs you got, sir?
Don't worry about it. I'm getting my dogs out of here.
I know, I'm just trying to be helpful. So
No, I don't want your help at all. Please stay away from my dogs.
The skinny guy is Santino, and the woman in front is his mother. She tries resolving the situation before the cops get involved, but it's too late for that now, and the officer steps in to see what's going on, or at least tries to.
I'm trying to defuse the situation here.
Ma'am, you need some more.
My stuff.
No.
Ma'am, I'm asking you to
I can calm him down.
Now I'm gonna
I'm
make
his
you
mother. I can calm him down.
You're not going to make her move. Then ask her to move. I asked her to move. I'm giving you a lawful order to move.
You do not touch her. You hear me?
Okay. I don't want to. That's why I asked her to move.
Hey, come on. Let's just go. You need to calm down, please.
I've been calm this whole time.
Wow, that really escalated unexpectedly, disobeying lawful commands, yelling, grabbing, and pushing a police officer. All three of them deserve to be arrested on the spot. Santino tries to calm his mom and brother down and tells them to start recording.
I'm not touching you, sir. I'm keeping you away from her.
You did.
I'm keeping you away from her.
I'm not trying to arrest you.
I'm keeping you
okay?
away from her.
Now you got a lawful order to move.
away from her.
Get off the property.
I'm glad to stand. I'm glad to stand.
Sit down.
I don't feel like sitting.
Sit down or you gonna sit in the back of that car?
I don't feel like sitting, bro.
Go in the back of the car.
You two get off the property. Mom, back up.
Yeah, his stuff.
Yes, I am. Back up. Don't touch her. Get off the property. Back the up. Get off the property.
Imagine being a cop and getting into such a scuffle. Two huge people wrestling with you, and you don't know what they're capable of. One might take your gun and shoot you, so the taser was bound to come out sooner or later. But the sad part is that all of this could have been done in a civilized manner. But this family seems to be all but civilized. Out in the street, sirens can be heard as backup arrives.
God, be careful. Go ahead and use me. Use me. I don't know why he's not listening.
Stop pushing me.
Get out of the way.
David.
Dude, turn around. Turn around.
I'm not even
Turn
doing it.
around.
Really?
Turn around.
He's not letting them.
That's about the stupidest thing I ever heard. If we would all get excused every time we acted on our emotions, jails would be empty. All three of these people overreacted to the situation, and what might have been resolved with just a fine or possibly a restraining order will now end up much worse. All because of unchecked emotions, and none of them can seem to just calm down.
You got like 6 cops here, bro. You say you're okay, but like you're okay. He's not okay. He's a civilian. You guys are the ones with guns, bro.
What is your name? Hey, what is your name?
What does that have to do with what I'm freaking out about, bro?
I'm trying to talk to you.
No! If she keep pushing it, yes. No, wait, she has that problem.
As expected, Mom was also put in handcuffs. I'm just surprised it didn't happen earlier, because none of them were listening to the cops at all. But it gets worse. The woman said her babies were waiting in the trunk. Imagine creating such a mess, knowing your little kids are in the car, probably witnessing everything. That's just sad.
It's okay. It's okay. Just calm down. Calm down.
Look at what they're doing here.
I know. They're pigs, bro. That's all they are. They're not gonna listen to you. They back themselves.
It's okay, there's shoulders. Look at my shoulders.
Okay, then stop pulling away.
I'm not
It'll make it
trying to
easier.
walk.
You need medical attention because we have the fire department to come check on you.
No, check on my mom.
Your deal?
Go check my mom.
Oh, we'll check your mom too, but is it your deal?
Don't worry about my mom first.
Okay,
She
worry
has a
about
bunch
your
of
mom.
medical issues, bro. She can barely walk.
Yeah, my mom. Go see if they need myalgia. She needs help.
I have to commend the brothers for caring about their mother, but if they just did it calmly, it certainly wouldn't have gotten to this point. We've all heard of cases of police brutality, but this time, there's no basis for such claims. The family practically assaulted the officer, and he responded within his authority, as did his colleagues. As for Mom, all she can do now is play the victim, but I don't think that'll help her too much at this point.
Here, lean against the car. Take some deep breaths.
My back.
Does your back hurt now?
Yes.
We got the fire department on the way.
My husband over here.
We'll call your husband in a second.
Please, I have anxiety. I have a phobia with you guys.
You have everything, ma'am.
Yes, I am, because I'm sick.
Okay.
I have fibromyalgia with chronic pain.
Okay.
Do you have anything on you? No, I don't.
She's in the pajamas, bro. She's like not even like dressed to be doing anything. They're handcuffed her over there in the front of the car, way over there.
One of the officers checks on the other kids, one being a baby. The young boy explains that their dad is at work and that their mom has back problems. As we switch from one suspect to another, we can see everyone has their own side of the story.
Would you like to talk about what? Like, I don't even know why.
Well, first off, all I'd like to say is the officer that pushed down my mom, he had no reason to, because she wasn't doing anything.
Okay.
She has barely any muscle to even do things. She's deteriorating every day.
Okay.
And like, he even tried tasing her. I don't know why. She was on the floor, and all I was trying to do was help her out. That's all I gotta say.
Turns out I was wrong about the woman, because her playing the victim did indeed do the trick. Having kids in the truck probably helped as well, and the officers decided not to take her to jail. After she promised to be calm, they uncuffed her and walked her to the truck.
This is what's gonna happen.
God, my back.
Okay, if you just want to sit there, you can sit there too, then.
I don't want to sit. I don't want to sit.
So this is what's gonna happen right now. You're gonna get a criminal citation, all right? That means you're not going to jail today, all right?
Even when she's been given a get-out-of-jail-free card, this woman still can't shut up and listen to one single sentence the officers have to say. This could cause the younger kid a lot of trauma. It's as plain as day, and he'll probably end up hating the cops just like his brothers do, right? It's just sad. But let's try and figure out how and why all this started, at least from the suspect's perspective.
So who was the argument started with?
With me and my in the house over there, 4F.
Is there a girlfriend or your wife? What?
She's just a girlfriend.
Just a girlfriend? Who all lives there?
Me and her.
Just me and you. So how did your deal and your mom?
Because she started calling the cops saying that I was breaking her bullshit line. She said that just because I was drinking, that, oh, they're not gonna believe you and this and that.
If he really wasn't violent, but his girlfriend made a false call, this situation is even dumber than I previously thought. Mom got off with just a criminal citation, but Big Brother got charged with resisting arrest, battery on a peace officer, and disturbance. As far as I know, the guy who started all this walked free. Aggression can pop up early in a person's life, sometimes when they're still in school. Let's hop on over to Akron High School, where authorities were called in because of a brawl that started on the basketball court, but it soon spread across the entire school. You'd think cops would have an easy time dealing with a bunch of high schoolers, but not this time. This time, one fight turned into many, and the officer had to use pepper spray just to try and disperse the crowd.
I think we got a little carried away.
Oh, you finna spray more?
Oh, I will.
Get out of here now! Get out of here! Wait. Go! Get out of here! Go! Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here!
One would think that would be the end of it, but no. Some of these kids were never taught to respect authority, and in cases like this, the lesson can turn out to be an excruciating one.
I told you stop. Get out now. Get out. Get out. Scope. You want to go to jail? Get out of here.
But not even that was the end of it. Inside, students seemed to be agitated, and brawls kept popping up. I understand it can be confusing when one officer tells you to get out and others say you should go into the office. But still, some kids just kept wanting to return inside. Maybe they were eager to witness some excitement.
All students should now be in their fourth block class. Teachers, please assist.
Of course, there were some students who just got scared because of the ordeal, but then there were also those who kept defying the officers, making the situation worse. And even though it looked like the situation was subsiding, that couldn't have been further from the truth.
It's too late. It's too late. Get away. Go to the office.
I'm listening.
No, go to the office. You're instigating a fight.
I wasn't instigating
Go to the office. We're going to the office now.
You're not gonna go grab her?
I told you 7 times to go to class. Just go to the office.
Grab her? I went to class.
Get out.
But my book's back right here, bro.
Someone spray.
Bro, I gotta get my
Get out.
One thing's for sure, I'd hate to be in those cop shoes. These kids have zero respect and even less manners, and they're being uncooperative to say the least. So how does a cop deal with that? Well, eventually, someone's gotta be arrested.
No, we're not walking back. Go.
I'll give my brother. Watch out. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I'll give my brother.
I didn't touch you. This is misconduct and an emergency. Get out of here.
You keep smashing people.
Enough is enough. Something had to be done, don't you think?
Hey, relax. 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 Bro, relax.
When she realized her friend was getting arrested, the girl who had previously screamed at the cop got arrested as well.
Put your hand behind your back. Cooperate. Put your hand behind your back. Put your hand behind your back. Not yet. Sit up.
Okay.
I've seen some crazy stuff, but seeing high school kids with such blatant disrespect to authority is really unnerving. What are they going to be like in a few years? How are they ever supposed to function and become contributing members of society if they have such a poisonous attitude at such an early age? The young man was put in the squad car, at which point bystanders and parents started getting involved.
Bro, get these handcuffs off me like I'm a criminal,
They're
bro.
not going to be off, and you're a criminal because you're under arrest right
For
now.
what?
For disorderly conduct.
What is that? Y'all never told me to
Being
do
a
nothing.
knucklehead, basically.
Bro, why is these handcuffs so tight,
We're
bro?
stand still. We're adjusting them.
Get back.
Please get back.
Go where you're next.
Please get back.
Go where you're next.
You should leave and let the other officers take care of it.
Are you waiting for somebody, ma'am?
I am.
Okay, who are you waiting for?
My son sitting
Okay,
in
where's
the
your
car
son
out
at?
of gas, so I'm not going anywhere.
Well, why don't you have gas?
Because I don't.
Oh, sorry.
Out of gas? It's pretty clear the woman is trolling this police officer. If I was him, I'd call the tow truck on her immediately because her car malfunctioned on public property during a crisis. It looks like it's getting calm outside the school. However, inside, the same thing can't be said.
Hey, man, y'all about to go to jail, man.
Arrested for them not leaving. We're gonna need more officers. We're gonna jump.
No, that's fine. I'll get more officers. Let's get some of these cars out here first.
You'd think parents would try to calm things down, right? Well, not at this school. Here, parents seem to have a different idea, and that instigating their kids even more is the correct approach. And that's just crazy. What do you gain by nurturing hate and contempt towards law enforcement? How's that supposed to help your kids grow into happy and accomplished adults?
Water doesn't help.
I'll get her. Who's your sister? Right there.
Make me.
Water doesn't help.
listen. He's making threats to the officers, saying that I'm going to shoot you. So that's why he's getting arrested. I mean, it's.
I don't think he said that part.
Okay,
I mean, you might be right.
That's fine, man. It's all there's multiple.
Hey, listen. I'm gonna control it.
Multiple.
Like I said, you egging it on is not gonna help the situation.
Multiple.
I got you.
Multiple cameras.
Watch the cameras, bro.
I can't watch it until I can't watch it until they get docked.
When all was said and done, at least 2 high school kids got arrested, and a bunch of them were most likely traumatized by what took place. Some say that this is a symptom of our failing society. What do you think? Thanks for joining me in another edition of The Hidden Files. Let me know which of these clips you like best, and join me next time as we expose what happens when police officers hit the streets.